print in vase mode to make sturdier and watertight vases. I have already used this technique on STLFLIX humidifier models that have water containers, and also for planters and watering cans at home. One of the coolest things about 3D printing for me is being able to print planters. This way, you always have a unique model that almost no one else has, unless you decide to sell it. And if you ever get bored of it, you can just print a different one. When I printed my first planter, I faced some challenges. One of them was that when only used in vase mode, the print can become very fragile. And nobody wants water to leak and damage their furniture, right? So I will show you some settings to make your pot sturdier and, most importantly, watertight. On our platform, you can customize vases or choose from pre-made models. I select two models, the Heart Vase and the Lovely Dude, which come in different sizes. I downloaded the files and let's head to the slicer. I'm going to print the same vase with different settings so you can see the difference. In the first one, I will just activate vase mode without changing any settings. On the slicer, we will find this option as spiral vase. Enabling this option will disable the infill and the top layer, leaving only the perimeter, which is the wall. This way, you can print quickly and beautifully, but if you want to put something inside, it becomes much more fragile. Here it is already. It's beautiful, but it's paper thin, and when I squeeze it a little bit, it easily broke. And depending on the model, you can leak water, as the Lovely Dude did. But the Heart Vase didn't leak in any of these tests, even in the most fragile version. But this varies from model to model. Now let's move on to the second configuration. I'm keeping the vase mode and only changing the external wall thickness to 0.6. This increases the width of the outer wall, which in the case of the vase mode is the only layer. Remember to reduce the speed of the outer wall. I set it to 40 because with more material being extruded, it needs to do so more slowly in order to avoid stressing the machine and causing any damage. This will make the vase more resistant. It's no longer that flimsy model. It's look a bit more robust. But as I mentioned, some models can still leak water with these settings. The larger one didn't leak at all, but the smaller one continues to leak, even if it's a bit sturdier now. Now let's go to the third configuration, which is the key to preventing leaks. We will keep the previous settings and change the bottom surface pattern. Usually we use monotonic, but let's change it to monotonic line and set the top-bottom solid infill wall overlap to 50%. Also set 50% for infill wall overlap, which makes the infill at the base rise a bit over the wall, eliminating the holes that let water through. It's almost magic. If it still leaks at 50%, try 65%. After printing our little vases, I left water in them all night. And look at that, they didn't leak at all. Now you just have to test it at home and then come back here to say, Carol, it worked. So that's it, folks. Did you like this tip? Have you found it useful? Then give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I see you next time. Bye-bye.